Alright, this is pretty exciting. We get to go to the Grand Archives, and I actually did a little bit of reading on the big winged night boys, so I can give you guys a little bit of lore on that. Now this area is actually kind of annoying, because if you manage to get your, like, if you come up to this area before beating 3 of the lords, it just doesn't let you get in. It's kind of dumb. It's one of the few places in Dark Souls where it just, like, locks you out unless you do something else, and I think that's annoying. Like, this corpse here has the key to get in, and you can't get in without that corpse being there, and that corpse doesn't show up unless you've already beat the other enemies. But hello everybody coming into the chat, how are you guys on this lovely Monday morning? I don't know if I want to summon help for this. I feel like I don't. I could. I don't know why someone would put their sign there, though. Oh, probably so that we take the elevator and do the boss over there, but... Alright, so this area is kind of... Oh shit, I forgot. It's kind of annoying. The entire goal of this area... Holy shit, dude, relax. Oh my god, relax. Normally he's like brain damaged and won't attack you, but I guess today he's a little upset. Christ. Alright, so this area is the Grand Archives of Lothric, right? Now this is where the 2 crystal scholars live. Well, 1 technically, we've already killed 1, alright? So we're gonna go through the archives and we're probably gonna get to Prince Lothric. He is the next Lord of Cinder, which we have to murder. You have to go down. We're gonna have to be very careful. This is an area that's very invadable. People love invading over here, so we gotta be very careful not to get our ass whooped. There's also these little boys hiding everywhere, these little thralls. No more feels. There's actually not that many feels in this area, to be honest with you. Don't you guys worry, there's not like too many things that are gonna make you sad in this area. Oh, the princes, are they the cuties that have to die? Yeah, they're gonna have to die. Now, this area is not very sad, but it is pretty interesting, so... We get to talk about some of it. I really admittedly don't know very much about this area, if only because it's kind of connected to a lot of things. But mostly a civil war, that's the important thing. So the Kingdom of Lothric, right, is divided into 3 pillars with a 4th hidden pillar. Now the 4th hidden pillar is known as the Hunters. And we'll actually fight the Hunters at the boss fight. The important thing is that there are 3 pillars. There's the Royal Crown, there's the Soldiers, which we've already met, and there's the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess was that woman who died, and then when she died, she summoned the Dancer boss fight. We've already met her. And those are the 3 things that run Lothric, alright? So it's pretty interesting. And we're gonna talk about it. Alright, there's actually a lot going on. I want to talk about lore, but I also want to explain what we're doing in this area. There's just so much shit going on right now. I thought I heard someone invading me. I guess not. I always forget that's there. So, in addition to these 3 pillars, there is actually a religion that is, the main religion of Lothric is known as the Angelic Faith, alright? Now the Angelic Faith, there's a very mad boy over here. I don't really want to fight him, but I'm gonna have to. So the Angelic Faith, right, is the main religion. Now the Angelic Faith was started when a woman named Gertrude was visited by an angel and given a divine miracle. And this divine miracle is known as the Pillars, it's like the Pillars of Light miracle, which we can actually pick up later. Remember, the big winged knights were actually doing that spell. Fuck off. He's a strong guy. Now the winged knights were actually doing that spell. The reason for that is that the winged knights are 100% devoted to Gertrude and her church, alright? Now the 3 pillars of Lothric, the High Priestess, the Soldiers, and the Crown, decided that the Angelic Faith was too strong because the people were behind that religion. They didn't want to listen to the Crown, they wanted to instead listen to the church, and that pissed them off. So, they made it a crime... We just stuck our head in wax, by the way. They made it a crime to follow this religion. In doing so, this sparked a civil war. The civil war, essentially, is between the angelic faith, which the Winged Knights follow, and just everything else, alright? Then, they decided to weaken that church, the angelic faith. They would imprison Gertrude inside the archives that we are currently in right now. So we're actually going to find her in the archives. And that's kind of what's going on with all the Winged Knights everywhere. That's kind of why they're there. They're actually fighting just the regular soldiers, and it's pretty interesting. What bothers me about Dark Souls is that I can't seem to decide whether it's people or pagan or monotheist. Yeah, Dark Souls is all over the place. It's really kind of a messed up tale. We should actually... Okay, so the reason we dunked our head in wax is because these hands will pop out if you go near books in this level. And they're very spooky, and on top of that, they do a buttload of damage, which really sucks. And I definitely do not want to die with this. What we're looking for here is a lever, because there is a hidden item in this little area. Is Gertrude another waifu? We don't know if she's waifu material, if only because when we find her, she's dead, and we don't know what she looks like alive, you know? We'll actually find Gertrude's corpse, but that's about it. Here we go, here it is. So this area is kind of interesting. These grand archives are neat, I should say. That's a good chest that I can open. Not a bad chest. Witch's Locks. Okay, so if you're doing a pyromancy build in this game, the item I just picked up, the Witch's Locks, is actually very good because it's a whip that does, like, insane amounts of fire damage. I've never actually done a build with it, but I would love to give it a try sometime. Maybe at the end of this stream, like, we'll respec it and use it. But legitimately, it's really cool. I've seen some really cool builds with it. I fought against some really cool builds with it. These guys are the scholars. They're really goddamn annoying. So that's kind of what happened with those Winged Knights and why those big fat boys are around. You can fuck right off, actually. So I hope that was interesting for you guys to learn about. So I guess the main thing, I should talk about the Prince, because the Prince is a pretty big deal. We're going to be fighting him soon. It would be very interesting for us to know something about him, yeah? So, the thing about the Prince, right, is that the Prince was genetically made, like, with perfect genes, so that he would be able to link the flame for the crown, so that the crown would have a representation in the, just like the everything, like, of the Dark Souls. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of things hitting me right now. Now, the Prince was actually genetically made to link the flame. That's the important thing about the Prince that you gotta know. The only problem with that is that while making the Prince, they kind of fucked up. And, there's two Princes, but we're talking about the main one, right? The main one... The second one was made to be perfect. And he wasn't. He came out sickly and frail, and he has some sort of curse that we don't really know about. It's some sort of curse that causes him to die. And that's important. They don't really explain it very well. What's important about that is that the older brother linked his soul to his brother's. Alright? Now the older brother... Holy shit. Jesus, it hurts. Now the older brother and the younger brother are two souls linked together. Christ. In two separate bodies. I'm not getting hit by that splash damage though, which is nice. So that's the Avalon. That is a repeating crossbow. That is very good. I really don't want to get hit by spells right now. I really don't... Oh, okay, good. This area's annoying, if only because the goddamn sage is just unloading spells into you. Candle boys are rude. They're definitively rude. I do not like them in the slightest. Oh, I can tell you guys that, I just remembered, I can tell you that really interesting lore that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys remember, I wanted to talk about some super deep lore the other day, but I didn't get the chance because I didn't have a specific item to do it. But, we should be good to go. Oh, no. Oh, no, I just got covered in wax. That's bad, because then I'm gonna be slow. Alright, I didn't get covered in enough, so... You get the fuck right off, my guy. God, what was I talking about? Right, so the prince is very frail, so his older brother links his soul to him, which we'll see. During the boss fight, that actually is a main point of the boss fight, the fact that there are two linked souls in two separate bodies. There's one linked soul in a body. Two bodies. It's pretty neat that that's a thing that's in the game. So we will see it in play. Fuck this guy. He's the goddamn worst. I just want him to not be there. They have such insane range. It's the goddamn worst. And I'm pretty sure they're fire resistant also. Which is not fun in the slightest. I can assure you. Ooh, he hits me for so hard. Christ almighty, fuck off. These thralls have like really strong weapons because they're covered in fire. And everything covered in fire in this game is strong. Or at least stronger than normal. Goddamn Big Hat Logan wannabe. This whole game is Feel Souls. Pretty much, yeah. I don't know. I don't think this area is as sad as like other areas, you know? It's certainly not like the saddest in the game. Oh my god, dude. Can you fuck right off? Can you fuck? This area isn't even hard. This area is not hard. It is not difficult to get through. It is just flat out obnoxious because of this one fucking enemy. It's the goddamn Crystal Sage just sitting around being a piece of shit. Alright, fuck him. I'm just gonna run straight over and just goddamn beat the shit out of him. Because I am in no mood to fight him right now. I just realized that I'm still wearing the cat ring. And that is definitely not what I want right now. There we go. Something's wrong with the chat, Tony. Oh, what's wrong with the chat right now? Oh, do you not like fire magic? Does that go against your is there something wrong with the chat? Oh, it must not be uploading. I apologize. I'll have to fix that once I've fought this guy. Where did he go, though? Oh, is he over here? He's over here. Ow. Shit. Got him. There we go. Chat's out of sync? Oh, okay. I can attempt to fix the chat. It must be running a little slow today. I don't know what's up with that. Tony, I think you killed my waifu Rosaria. No, she was already dead. That other guy killed her. I just so happened to have chose not to revive her. Is that just as bad? No, it looks like the chat's working pretty fine, guys. The chat does have a 10-second delay, so maybe it is out of sync for you guys. On my end, it looks pretty good, though. So I don't know what's up with that. I apologize. I wish I knew what the issue was. YouTube is fickle and not exactly easy to all the time. Yeah, I apologize. I actually don't think there was a point to killing this guy. If I recall, there's nothing over here. I guess we did get some health. If you choose to revive someone when you're able to, does that make you a murderer? If you choose not to revive someone, does that make you a murderer? Yeah, this area also lags like a motherfucker. Because this area is huge. Like, huge. And Dark Souls does not like when areas are very big. It actually very much hates it. It's a good question, though. That's a very, like, morally interesting question. If you can choose to revive someone and you choose not to, does that make you a murderer? I don't think that makes you a murderer. I wouldn't consider it murder, because you're not killing someone, you're not, like, physically harming them in such a way where they are being murdered, you know? I'd consider murder to be some sort of physical harm that you're doing to them, you know, to murder them. That's what I consider it to be, so I don't think it really counts, you know? But who knows? Alright, fuck this guy, I'm about to drop down on this motherfucker right here. That was gonna be really cool up until I actually did it. Why isn't it working? Well, I guess it's just not gonna work. Whatever, dude. Alright, well we got this shortcut though, and that's really what matters. Shit. Oh, I think I know what the problem was. I was trying to jump down with a power attack, and you can only jump down with like a regular attack. That's my bad. That makes a lot of sense. It's really dumb, though. This area lags like a motherfucker because it's large, and also there's books everywhere, and all of these books have like unique things because they're all enemies, technically speaking. So it's just a pain in the ass running through this area because it's just fucked. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a little weird. I reached over, right, because I'm using a controller and I'm looking at the game and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna click my mouse because it looks like something's happening on screen. I'm gonna click at. And I reached over and I felt something kind of squishy and I was like, what is this? And I realized I have a cookie on my desk. Okay, that freaked me out just a little bit. Christ. Where's the thief? Does he die here? Okay, so one thing you have to understand about the thief's questline is that it's one of the buggiest things in the game, period. Rear-at the thief is actually one of the buggiest things in this game. So even if you do the questline 100% correct, he can still die. So, so he died. I was wondering why he wasn't coming back, and I was like, well, he's not dead, because I went to go check where his corpse should be, and he wasn't there. And I restarted the game the other day, and he's dead now. I'm so sorry. I went and checked, and his corpse was where it was. This is a hidden wall, and we have to be very careful in there. I don't know if you noticed, I actually forgot. There's another Outrider Knight right over there. And I don't know if we're necessarily gonna fight him right off the bat, but I do want to explore this little alcove and get everything that there is to get here. I'm pretty sure there should be some sort of switch. Oh no, the switch is right above that area. Yeah, so Greerat died. I did everything to ensure. How buggy is this game? This game is fairly buggy. I'm gonna be straight with you. This is not a game that's especially stable. Even on very good computers, it just runs kind of weird. I'm still like a cat right now. I am. That's a bad idea. That is such a bad idea. When fighting against a guy, you're gonna need tons of stamina to fight this boy. So we're gonna have to go ahead and swap rings. So I did everything to ensure that that boy was gonna live, and he didn't. Oh, I remember you came in the stream the other day and told me about Mario Kart, my guy. But I mentioned it right now because I just bought a new amiibo. I bought 2 new amiibos. I don't know why. I think it's because I have a friend coming over to stay with me during the summer. I'm really into Smash. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna die. Oh, no. Okay. Jesus. Alright, the bugs worked in my favor there. Holy shit. No, they're not. Ah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, aren't I? This guy is, like, fucking ridiculous right now. Oh, no. No, no, no. He will actually follow you out here, by the way. It's not like he's stuck to that little room. He will follow you to the ends of the earth to get this kill, and it fucking sucks. No! Oh no! I was about to hit him too! It was in my hand! Oh. Shit. Oh, my mic is low? Oh, Jesus Christ. I apologize. Man. Ah, I had swapped my recording settings. My bad. Jesus. I had just woken up, so I'm a little groggy. Don't know what I'm doing. Thank you guys for telling me when the stream is having problems. I appreciate it so I can fix it. I apologize that these problems are happening at all. Alright, so let's continue forward. Today is just not my day. Today is just definitively not my day. Alright, let's go. Now, but I got somebody coming over for Smash Bros, so I decided to get 2 new amiibos. And one of them doesn't even work with Smash Bros. I only got it because it was dirt cheap. And, you know, it was basically nothing. I bought a Waluigi amiibo because, you know, Waluigi, why not? And then I also bought a Wario amiibo. Now, I already have a Super Smash Bros. Version of Wario, but I wanted the other one because I'm just a sucker for Wario. You goddamn Wa. It's Monday, it's no one's day. Yeah, Mondays are just the goddamn worst, let me tell you. There's so much shit to do on Mondays. Recover lost souls. That is 64,000. Ow, Jesus. I gotta scratch my ear for 2 seconds. Everybody's fucking murdering me. Alright. Let's see if we can't actually get this guy down. Because he is a tough boy. I actually think there is a way to cheese it. If I can recall, I think I have to go to the area to the right. Hey, my guy. It'd be a shame if I went behind you, wouldn't it? Oh my god, I think I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, did they fix it? Can I not cheese this boy right now? I bet I can if I stick to this behind the chair. Aha! That's it! That's the sort of secret that kind of worked for all of 2 seconds. Don't jump at me! Fuck you! Eat my ass. Nice! That gave us the Outrider armor, which is actually a really cool looking set. And that is Soulstream, which is such a bad spell, it's unbelievable. You know what, I'm gonna equip that spell later, and you guys are gonna see just how ass it is. That was a lot easier than the first time we did it. So there's a lever. In there in this pile of shit. There's a lever. I think it's... No? It's supposed to be a lever in this room, because there's a little doorway. Just can't remember where it is. Am I just walking right by it right now? No, not there. Not there. Is it over here? There is a lever here. I do know that there's supposed to be some sort of lever here that's got shit here. Let me equip a torch, and we can actually get a better look at the area. See what I'm doing. Am I going to do a fan art stream? That is a good question. I usually do those on Saturdays. But I've gotten so much fan art in the past couple of weeks, I might have to do streams just dedicated to fan art. Which everybody seems to be really on board with. So I might just do that. I don't know when or if I will do it. But people have been interested in it. Now I could have sworn there was a switch in there. Maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly because I hate this area so much. It's so goddamn obnoxious. Do you think a ship between a blue character and a red character is overused? Now define blue and red. Are we talking Dark Souls blue and red, like an invader and a blue? Because I'm playing Dark Souls, so that's what I think you're talking about. Or are you just talking about the concept of a character who wears red clothing and a character who's wearing blue clothing, you know, getting down? Because if that's what you're talking about, then that's very overused. It's a thing that, you know, opposites attract. Oh man, look at how cool we are. We got 2 opposite characters, you know, like that. It's, wow, they're weak to fire damage. I could have sworn they were resistant. That is very strange that they're weak to it. Either that or I just hit really hard. Yeah, I didn't get that other guy in the back. Alright. just the concept, yeah, it's pretty overused, I'd say. You know, everybody likes to do that whole opposites attract thing. That's why people like Sonic and Shadow ships so much. This is just a regular boy. Perfectly safe. My god, we're not even like halfway through this area. Candles are always weak to fire. Is that how that works? I guess I'm out of touch. Alright, this is gonna fucking hurt. Wow, did they nerf the damage on this? Like, I remember this being very damaging. Maybe I'm just not remembering. Fuck you. Alright, is there nothing up here? I was sworn there was something up here. Like, I'm missing something right now. And I just don't know what I'm missing. Oh, shit. Fuck you. This guy's actually a trick. He's supposed to lead you into there, and then the books get you while you're killing him. Oh, Christ. Oh my god. No. No, no, no. I feel like I'm missing something. I like Tony's red face, or is it orange? It's like a reddish orange, kinda. It looks more red when my character isn't embered, I think. The skin is a little bright because of this. Alright, we're gonna have to go up there sometime. So this area is very annoying. What Pokemon would I be if I was a Pokemon? Is that the question you're asking? I apologize, I did not catch it. If I was a Pokemon, I'd be Gengar every time. Gengar is a good boy. Yes, I know that you want to fight, but I really don't want to fight you right now. Okay, alright, bud. I'll see you later, alligator. Alright, so this motherfucking area right here. Really, really goddamn annoying. As you can see down there, there are many, many bird boys. Many bird boys. Okay? Oh, fuck. I didn't know you were gonna aggro all the way over here, my guy. If I had known that, I would have chose to fight you. Alright, relax. 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 Okay. You want to get your ass whooped, I will gladly oblige, but, you know. Yeah? Yeah? There was no candle wax nearby for my character to do it, or I definitely would have. All the wax was down below, and I wasn't about to run down there just to get past those little hands. It's easier just to run through them. I can tank the damage. How dare you? Did you just say my character has a rash? How dare you? He is healthy and has a very nice red glow. He is a man who just looks good. Put your goddamn shield down, you little bitch, I say as I keep my shield up 100%. Okay. So let's toss more shit down at these guys. And hope that none of them transform. Okay, so there should be another one there, and another one there. Now, I can deal with one of them. I just need the cat ring on. I just need the cat ring on, and then we can deal with this. Alright, let's drop down. Ah, there we go. We got him before he transformed. Absolutely fantastic. This boy is probably going to transform in a few seconds. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay, so here's the thing about the little area that we just entered. Is that this area is very important, but not for us because Greerat dies here. So when Greerat goes to the ice place, that's the second to last place he'll go. The last place he'll go is the Grand Archives, which is here, and no matter what you do, he is programmed to die here. And it's very sad. And it's important for us to come to this little spot here, because this is where he dies. Not where those boys are. It's implied that he was attacked by them, and then ran over here, and then bled out. Now, I'm going to show you where he dies, but it's not really going to matter because he's not going to be here. Now, he actually dies right where I'm standing. He jumps down here to get away from them and then bleeds out. And it's kind of upset. It's kind of upsetting that that's where he dies. But that's how it goes. What's sadder, Dark Souls or Drakengard? Probably Dark Souls if I had to choose, to be honest. Oh, I forgot. I reset the enemies. Okay. Hey, guys. Wouldn't it be cool if I just ran by you? Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Bye. We've missed a lever, I believe. There's 2 levers that we activate, and they both open up a little bookcase over here, but we seem to have missed it. But I guess we don't have to worry about it for now. I'll have to get it off screen. I don't know what I want to do right now. Now here's the thing. You know what? I think we're going to continue forward. So if we continue forward, we can unlock another shortcut that brings us back to the bonfire. However, if I go back to the shrine, I don't know if you noticed when we killed that crystal sage, we got a scroll. Now this is the final scroll of the game. Now if we give that scroll to what's-his-face, whose name I can't even remember because he's not that memorable, to be honest. We give him the scroll, he will go insane with the vast amounts of knowledge he has and then die in this library. But it's important because we need him to be dead for that quest line for Yuria. I don't recall if you guys remember, but that is a quest line we are currently doing. She asked us to kill that mage boy, because she says that he would be threatening to our rule if we were to become a king. You know, the leader of the undead. So it's a toss-up what we could be doing right now. I think what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna continue forward because I'm already doing that on screen anyway. Oh, hello, my guy. Hello. Goodbye. Now, these guys are actually pretty dumb. Their AI is not that smart, and they will just jump off the ledge if, you know, if you allow them to do so. I'm not gonna worry about them. Those poor sparkly turtles, they did nothing to you. Those are crystal lizards, and they did. They existed in my general vicinity, which means they have to die. Can you actually eat ass right now? I might actually get frozen because of this goddamn wax. Alright, cool. I'm only just a little bit slow. I can't roll. I can only just sort of flop forward. Alright, let's put on the Chloranthy ring. Undead Bone Shard. Good stuff. Here's another shortcut. So what happened to the dragons in the Dark Souls world? That is a good question. So at the beginning of time, there was kind of nothing. The world was kind of formless. And dragons ruled. The dragons were immortal and could not die. Nothing could really hurt them for whatever reason, because they're just too strong, okay? Along comes a guy named Gwyn, who harnesses the one weakness of the dragons, which is lightning. The dragons are very weak to lightning. So Gwyn, being the strong boy that he is... That is an enemy over there. Uses lightning to defeat the dragons. After amassing a large army, he amasses an army of witches. He amasses an army of the dead themselves. Death itself helps him. One of the dragons betrays all the others, a dragon known as Seath the Scaleless. Now the reason he betrays them is because the dragons basically made fun of him and bullied him in high school, going, "Hey Seath, wow, you're such a loser. You're not immortal because you don't have any scales, and scales are what make us immortal. And because you're Seath the Scaleless, you're gonna fucking die, scrub." So Seath stole a magical item from the dragons that allows him to live forever. And gave away their weakness, completely betraying his own people. In doing that, almost all of the dragons were murdered. The armies came together and basically murdered the dragons. Okay? Now, there are very few dragons left in Dark Souls 1. And by the time we get to Dark Souls 3, there is legitimately one dragon. There is one dragon left. Okay? And his name is Dark Eater Midir. And he's not even completely pure when it comes to dragons. He is actually kind of fucked up. Because, as I mentioned, his name is Dark Eater Midir. Okay, so remember when I said there were 4 sections? There's 3 sections, right? Of the kingdom. The High Priestess, the soldiers, and the king. And then I said there's a secret 4th known as the Hunters, who kind of do things like assassinations or, you know, shady shit. They're right over there. We're looking right at them. Now, what I'm going to try and do is pull them one at a time. Because if I... There we go. If I pull all of them at once, this guy will always aggro first. And he's actually pretty dumb. If I aggro all of them at once, that is what they want me to do, and I will pretty much get wrecked. The sad thing is that these are humans that we're fighting right now. These are not, you know, these are not undead that just, like, respawn. What we are fighting is an actual living, breathing person. And you are completely out of Estus, my guy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Put your fucking shield down, bud. Oh, no! He died. Alright, so that's the hunter over there. He's coming in. Fresh and hot. He's kind of a dick. He shoots really fucking fast, so you gotta be careful when fighting him. Nice. We got him. Easy peasy. We got the Golden Crest shield. Now the next person is the mage. Now the mage is actually very strong. Just, you don't realize it. The reason she's so strong is that if you get hit by that, you are pretty much one-shot. She's very easy to dodge beyond that, but you gotta be very careful. She's kind of bugged right now. Looks like she's not gonna come out from over there. Oh! Oh, she also knows how to parry. I forgot that she can parry, but she doesn't actually stab you because she's not programmed to be that quick. But she will parry you, which sucks. Fucking bitch. And then she zaps you with her spell, so you gotta be real careful that she doesn't fuck you up. Ow. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. She has a rapier also, but we're probably not gonna deal with it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the shortcut, heal up, come back, and then whoop her ass, because I'm out of spells, and if I can't shoot my spells, I'm fucked. I actually tried swinging a hand axe, and it's really hard. Imagine what that guy's back muscles must look like. Oh! That... okay. Uh-huh. So the Crystal Sage just died again. I don't know why. It kind of scared me a little bit. It was weird. Jesus Christ. I tried to change to Dick Cheese, but Google wouldn't do it. No Dick Cheese for you. Google wouldn't let you name your character Dick Cheese? That's upsetting. Alright, so what we need to do is go over to our little mage friend. Over here. And give him the final scroll.
Perfect. Unfathomable. This is a crystal sorcery. Created by the Pale Dragon. Thought only to exist in legend. I am ever grateful to you. This is truly sublime. I am afraid this is a debt I cannot repay. Only, I will be sure to unravel it for you. Just a moment.
Alright. So that will give us access to crystal sorceries, which are pretty much the strongest ones in the game. Once you have bought every single spell from this boy, he will go insane and then die in the library.
In Vinheim.
Now you gotta make sure you talk to him before you do that, because he will give you items if you've never picked them up before. Now, I've talked to him already, and basically he gives you a ring that removes all sound from your character, so it's good for being sneaky. Really only useful on certain NPCs, not really on others. This is kind of the sad part about this character, though.
Oh. Promise to stay safe. It's been nice running our own little school.
This is one of the few characters in the game that tells your character to stay safe and to be careful. This guy knows what it's like to be out there, and he knows that it's really dangerous. And it's pretty sad, because he actually wants us to be safe. And what ends up coming of that is that he dies, you know? It's an upsetting time. I'm gonna level up a little bit. Now... yes. Let's talk to What's-Her-Nuts. We've already accepted the quest line for her. Now, Yeah, it's a sad time. He must read. He's already read. He's done reading. So Yuri of Londor over here, right? Told us to kill that guy. Now, there's two ways you can do it. You could either just beat him up right now, or we can let him kill himself. Now, either way, he will drop his ashes. What she wants us to do, we need to give her his ashes. Now, I'm gonna let him kill himself. If only because I think that's sadder and I like making you guys sad, but, you know. The blacksmith isn't a dick either. Yeah, there's... Not that every character is a dick, but he's one of the characters that genuinely cares about you, whereas the blacksmith sort of just helps you out because that's his job. Alright, let's level up. This is pretty good. At this point in the game, all I'm doing is leveling my attack stats because I can just get stronger. I'm not going to give her items just yet. We're going to do that later. I don't know if you guys have noticed that there are items in her inventory. And let's burn that undead bone shard that we picked up in the archives so that we can have a stronger Estus flask. And let's return to the archives. Now, once we're over here, I believe there's... I don't know if he'll kill himself until we've killed the princes. I believe that he won't actually kill himself until the princes are killed. So... we're gonna have to get over to the princes and murder them first. The biggest twist that the game could ever throw at us is that the blacksmith was actually Gwyn. No, I mean, you kill Gwyn in the first game. Also, a little bit of lore. If you guys have ever played Dark Souls 1, what does that statue look like? So that statue should look like a kind of a snake thing with a face. That is King Seeker Framp, alright? He's basically one of the NPCs from Dark Souls 1 that appears and helps the player basically beat the game. He's a character who believes that linking the fire is the only way forward. Wow, you were super hard. So he helps the player do that. Crystal Sage's staff. Good shit. That's a very good staff, but we're not doing sorceries. Because we ain't no pussies, you know? Spoiler alert, the blacksmith is Guinevere. Oh, man. I've heard people talk and say that, that Guinevere was either Gertrude, the woman I mentioned at the beginning of this stream, who we're about to meet, or that Guinevere is Rosaria. Now, one thing I can tell you about Guinevere as a character is that she basically is a huge puss who runs away from every fight that ever happens. The only thing she does is she moves from place to place, fucking men in different areas, and by men I mean dragons. She has a thing for dragon dick. So she just runs around fucking dragons for funsies, and then just like leaves when anything bad happens. So if you guys can see way up there at the very top of the screen, there are 3 knights up there. Those are the golden knights, okay? And they have wings that actually work. Those are the golden knights defending Gertrude. Now Gertrude is right where we are at right now. And they're defending her. And I really don't want to fight them. But if you fight all 3 of them, you get a Titanite slab. And as I've mentioned before, a Titanite slab is one of the best items in the game. And there's only 18 of them, so it's beneficial for us to fight them. I don't know if I want to do it right now. I don't know if I'm actually strong enough or if I can cheese it. But we'll give it a try. You can kind of lure them one at a time. One of them should be right in front of us here. Aha! Axe boy, come here. They're actually pretty resistant to most things. Oh shit! I pulled 2 of them. That's bad. Alright, I'm gonna try and run back so we can cheese it a little bit. Yeah, he does that too. It's a little rude, admittedly. Ah! Dark. That's the magic I needed to hit him with, not regular fire. Hey, my guy. You having a good time? You having a good time in the oh, shit. If that had hit me, I would have died, actually. There we go. That's 1. Did he drop his axes? Damn, I was hoping he would. Now this guy has a halberd. The halberd is actually probably harder to fight than the axes, if you ask me. He does his spin to win. it drains a lot more stamina. Oh, did I get him in one go? Oh, I did. Good shit. Alright, what did he drop? There's one last night, so let's get him. Demon Souls is gonna have furries, but then the giant area got out. Yeah, Dark Souls games are notorious for content just being cut out because they run out of time. The problem is that, oh shit, the studio is very ambitious, right? But they don't really realize that in terms of time, they don't have time to do half the shit they want to do. That spell hurts. Why did I just cast? Fuck you. I'm way over here, asshole. Oh! Do not spin! Do not spin at me! Oh, shit. How about you don't, actually? How about instead of doing this, you just... Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, at least I'm shorter than him. Oh, shit. Ow. I cheesed it pretty good, though. I think we're gonna win this without any problems. Oh, get it before the lights hit me. Alright, good shit. Titanite Slab. That's what we came here for. That and to meet Gertrude, but that's why we fought him. Alright, so let's put on the cat ring, because we're gonna need that to talk to Gertrude. I'd be a furry boy for that fluffy half-dragon in Dark Souls 1. Would you, though? Would you do it for the one in Dark Souls 3? She's not as much of a cutie in Dark Souls 3. But she is pretty adorable. She's got a cutie tail. These guys look like Bayonetta rejects. It's really weird because this is the only section of the game that has them. Hunter's Ring. It's the only section of the game that has these enemies. And they're not a unique spawn either. It's weird. Like, if you come back, you can farm those enemies and they give you a lot of souls. Like, I'm sitting at 63 right now. Or 69. Like, that's a lot of souls. So let's go find Gertrude, which those guys were tasked with protecting. They weren't actually tasked with it. I think they chose to be there, which makes it a little more sad that we killed them, but they were kind of in my way. So, remember how I mentioned that Gertrude was, you know, locked away by the crown? Well, she wasn't actually locked away by the crown. She was locked away by the archives. People, the scholars in the archives, those candle boys down there, they grabbed her, brought her to this cage, and just dropped her in here. Divine Pillars of Light. So that's Gertrude. She's, looking a little frail. She's dead. So, yeah. The entire church was basically formed around her, and she kind of just died in that prison. It's a little sad. Now, a lot of people say that she is directly related to Rosaria in some way, or that Rosaria supported her because of this little boy right here. Which, I don't know. I don't know if this guy just existing here is enough evidence for that, but, you know, I can buy it. I bought easier shit from Dark Souls, you know? Easier lore. Should just hit him. So let's go down here. And there should be a lever which should activate the little thing where What's-His-Nuts will die in. And these are safe chests, no need to worry. Divine Blessing. Some people say that she's actually Guinevere, because that Divine Blessing is actually water blessed by Guinevere, and they said that they confiscated it from her after, you know, putting her in the prison. I don't know if that's true either, you know, it's debatable, you know, what's going on, you know. I could have sworn that fucking lever was over here. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about exactly, which is a little unfortunate. We should try and track down that lever while we're here, because we're just gonna go back to the bonfire once we're set. Let's try and find this lever. This lever is important. I do want to find it. I'm gonna need to so we can continue forward. In Dark Souls 3, she's less of a I want to fuck kind of girl, and I would do anything to protect you and serve you like the fair lady from Dark Souls 1. That's a good way to look at it. Ah, here it is. It was here the whole time. Jesus. What is wrong with me? Scholar ring. Alright, so this boy right here, he's yeah, yeah, our boy's gonna be there. I think at this point we only have one thing left to do. Two things. Alright, we got two things left to do. We need to go over and fight the princes, but before we do that, we actually have to activate an elevator. Why do we call girls grills on these streams? I don't know, man. It's just one of those things you do, you know? It's like why I call boys boys. I guess that's not a good example because I use boy as a gender-neutral term. You know, B-O-I. I just call everybody a boy. I don't know. You don't call grills George Foreman's? That's just what you do, you know? Grills. Have you done the extra area yet? No, we have not done the extra area. I think my plan is we're gonna go here. Once we defeat the princes, that will activate the final area of the game. What we'll do is we'll go fight the last boss, which will unlock the DLC. We'll do the first DLC up to the second DLC up to the first boss. That will give my character the weapon that he needs, basically, for my entire build. We'll build that weapon. Then, we'll go back and do the extra area. Then, we'll do the first DLC, then finish the entire game off with the last DLC. That's my plan for this stream. Holy shit. Please relax. Please. Re-goddamn lax. Please do not follow me in here. Alright, so this elevator is actually special. It goes up, down, and then up, down again. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this elevator. What we're going to do is step onto the button so that it goes up, and another one will come up, and we're going to get into this one. I don't think I've watched any DLC games, or DLC stuff for this game, so I'm excited. Yeah, the DLC is fun, question mark. The first DLC is very disappointing, to say the least, but it's fun, you know, it's just not as good as it could have been, you know? And that's upsetting, considering what I come to expect from Dark Souls DLC. Titanite Slab, another Titanite Slab, which is very good for us. Fun. Yeah. Yeah, so the first DLC is like really good, and then right when you say to yourself, damn, this is getting really good, what's next? It just fucking ends. Like, I'm not kidding you. The first DLC in this game is like this frost area, and you're like having a great time, and then right when you get to the part where literally in my head I was thinking to myself, wow, this DLC is so good. What am I gonna do now? Like, and then it just fucking ends. It just ends right there, and you're just left disappointed, you know? The second DLC is a little better. It just has some kind of cheap bullshit in it, really. One thing is that there's a boss in the second DLC, and he's actually not hard. It's just that they gave him so much health that he's just a sponge, and he just kind of whittles you down, and it's not a fun boss fight, you know? But, you know. Tony, what's your favorite DLC add-on for New Vegas? Dead money every time. Not a popular opinion, though. So we will get to the extra area eventually. Let's summon in some boys, actually. Sovlis. Sovlis, my boy. Who's this? Trantor. Alright, Sovlis and Trantor. Let's do it. If I recall, one of the brothers is weak to fire, and the other one is weak to lightning, I'm pretty sure. Hello, my guy. Let me hit him with that Patches Squat. The best emote in the game. Alright, here comes Trantor. It's time to go. Let's watch this cutscene, guys.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, The mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Question, are we going to do another Jackbox stream? Yes, we will probably stream Jackbox soon. Oh god. Alright, so this is Lorien the Elder Prince. He's the one who's kind of mentally fucked. Oh shit. This fight isn't the hardest, it's just kind of buggy. This fight is one of those buggy ones where he teleports around and it's like... Anytime there's a boss that like teleports in Dark Souls, it's just gonna be a bad time. So you really don't want to have to deal with that. Christ. Oh no. Oh, I thought he was gonna die. Nice. Oh, he's resistant to dark, and I just hit him with Dark Flame. That was my bad. He's also crippled. Yeah, he is physically crippled. Why did I breathe fire at him? Alright, time for the next cutscene.
Oh, dear brother, I'm on my way.
Look at those Yowie hands. Look at that.
My brother. Unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would. For that is our curse.
It's a little incesty. It's just a little weird, you know. I don't know if I'm supposed to be watching this, guys. It's a little weird, you know? So as I mentioned, their souls are actually intertwined. Now because of that, the big brother cannot die, technically speaking. He cannot die. Now, the younger brother, if he dies, the older brother will die as well. So that's kind of the whole point of the fight. Now, the brother will actually the older brother will get weaker the more times we kill him, because it takes more of their energy to keep him alive. So as we knock them down, and now the brother falls, and we just gotta beat the shit out of him. Beat the shit out of him, guys. Wow, we almost got him in one go. That's pretty good. Oh, down he goes again. And he's done. You remain among the cursed. And he dies. Alright, let's put on our... Not the fedora, Jesus Christ. And put on the shield of... Want. There we go. Oh no, so Valis died. Cinders of a Lord, Souls of Twin Princes, and a Sunlight Medal. Good shit. Good shit, guys. That was actually pretty easy, because that other guy was so good. I don't know, I've seen people really struggle with this boss fight, you know, like summons especially, but that guy, no, he was good. Alright. That was, yeah, really fast, actually. I really like this design, it's very unique. Well, good for you. Because we can actually... I assume you're talking about the older brother. I thought you wrote that comment when the older brother was there. We can actually buy his armor, which is cool. Now, one thing that's really neat about this boss, and I'll show you right over here. So if we go over to... what the fuck is his name? He's from Cortland, so I always just call him Cortland. That's not his name, though.
Aha, that's all.
What's your name? Ludlith. Alright, so the thing about this boss fight that we just got... we are gonna make some spells first, because I always make spells, and then I make rings, and then I make weapons. So, Lothric's Holy Sword and Lorien's greatsword, alright? Now, this sword was made for the prince, but because he was crippled and couldn't do anything, he can't actually wield it. That's kind of described in the sword. And this is the older brother's sword. The interesting thing is that if you make both of these, you can actually combine them together to make a completely new sword. A new greatsword made of those two put together. It's pretty cool. I think I've only ever done it once, but it's a cool thing. So I don't know what we're going to make. Let's make the holy sword. Just for funsies, and then let's make the great shield, I guess. And yeah, let's just make shields. Okay, so we are at the home stretch, guys. This is the end of the base game without the DLC and without doing the optional area. So we're at the home stretch. Basically, all we have to do. Why is it lagging? Relax, game. Is that we have to. How do I kindle it? Oh, I remember. You have to kindle the others first, because there's a cutscene that happens. So we gotta go over to Yorm. His throne is huge, because he's a giant. And we offer up his cinders. And as you've noticed, we've got we've got the Abyss Watchers, we've got Ludlith already ready to go, and we've got Aldrich. Now what we gotta do is put the princes in there. Why is it lagging? Because of Dark Souls. It's always because of Dark Souls. Always. Ah. Actually, I don't want to end the game just yet. Not just yet. What I want to do is check and see if our boy is here. And our boy isn't here. Isn't that a little weird? Where could he possibly be? Let's go find our lad, alright? Now, he should be in the Grand Archives, so we're going to head over here and just check it out. He should be just right there. The Hollow Tree Sword is the best early game weapon. There's actually something really funny. So in Dark Souls 2, you could start as one of the classes, you'd start with a mace. And the thing about the mace in Dark Souls 2 is that all the enemies are like armored. And in Dark Souls 2, maces and like other heavy weapons did more damage against armored enemies, whereas swords did more against people who were just wearing like just their skin, like not, you know, wearing anything that's armor, just basically naked. And if you started with the mace, you could basically go through the entire game with the mace, because the starter mace for some reason had A scaling and strength. So you could just like two-shot every enemy. It was insane. So let's see if our boy is here. He should theoretically be here dead. So let's try and find him. If I don't find him in the place where I think he's going to be, I might just quickly Google search where his corpse is. Aha, I guess his corpse isn't here. My bad. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly Google search where this boy is, unless anybody in the chat happens to know where this boy dies. Because I don't know. It's very upsetting. So if we give it to Orbeck of Inheim, Orbeck's questline. After defeating Lothric, his corpse will show up at a table at the Grand Archives on the upper floor where the 4 sorcery-using candlelit enemies are. From his corpse, his ashes can be looted. Where the 4 candlehead enemies are. Uh-huh. On the upper floor. Alright, so we are not on the upper floor. Let's go to the most... Aha! I know where we gotta go. It's over this way. I was close. I remember being a magic mace user in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2, I was a pyromancer. Now you have to understand that I was a pyromancer in Dark Souls 2 before it was buffed. Like, it used to be not very viable, but I made it super viable. Here we go, he's dead here. Orbeck's ashes. Kinda sad. Leave me- I'm grieving, goddamn! Alright, so let's head back to the shrine. In Dark Souls 2, I was always a pyromancer. Because there's this one NPC that you meet in the game. And his name is Jester Thomas. And he's a dual-wielding pyromancer. He's got 2 flames in each, like... 2 flames, 1 in each hand. And he just, like, wrecks everything. He invades you and just wrecks your shit. And he also can be summoned and he just wrecks shit. It's hilarious. Sad times, gets pelted by magic. So Tony, what's the lore of this area? The archives or the shrine? Because I talked about the archives earlier. The archives are kind of just a big book repository. It's where the scholars did their research. More in depth, basically the library was where that one guy we fought, who was the big glitchy dragon boss, Oceros, the Consumed King. He went to the sorcerers and made a deal with them that if they helped him like learn about dragons and become a dragon, that he'd give them control of certain sections of the crown. So that's what happened there. So let's give the ashes to Yuria while we're here.
With the spouse, this fair lordship, I.
Yeah.
As the Orbeck's claim is proven false. As it should be our right and deserving Lord of Hollows. It is a Londor treasure befitting of a true Lord. Lord of Hollows, may the dark sigil guide thy way.
Okay, so let's make sure that we've bought every item from her that we can, and we have. So the item she just gave us is a pretty neat item. This is the Morian Blade, which I believe is a direct reference to Demon Souls. Correct me if I'm wrong. A twisted sword resembling the towers of Londor's Sable Church. 8 branching blades and thorns induce bleeding. The church's blessing makes this weapon revel in the agony of its owner. Heavy losses of HP boost attack and curse most befitting its deformed appearance. So basically, if your health is below, I think, 20%, if it's 20% or lower, that sword will double your damage. And it stacks. So if you have one in both hand, and you just like, you can one-shot somebody with the sword if you're at 20% health. Because this also stacks with a ring that does the exact same thing. There's a ring that, if I could find it in my inventory, because I'm pretty sure I have it. Do I not have that ring yet? Did I just not pick it up? Well, there's a ring that makes you do more damage. Oh, here we go. Blue Tearstone ring. Nope. Increases damage absorption. We want the red version of this ring because it increases your damage. Which is kind of funny. This lady is creepy. So here's the thing. So Yuria over here, she'll kind of just leave. If you beat the game with her alive and you do her ending, she'll leave and leave her sword behind for you to have. But she won't leave her armor. Unless they patch this in. Now, if we kill her, we will get her sword and her armor, so I'm going to actually remove one of the endings from the game, simply because I want to get her armor and her clothes, or her armor and her sword. And she's actually very easy to fight, so I wouldn't worry about her. Let's...
Usurper, beseech thee, claim the fire.
Alright. Yuria's Ashes and the Dark Drift. Now this sword is really cool if you want to be a huge weeb. My friend actually really wanted to do a build using this sword because he's a huge weeb. And then he realized the sword is garbage compared to other katanas. So this is the Dark Drift sword. The whole thing about it is that it's basically invisible unless you're looking at it from very specific angles. So it's pretty good in PvP if nobody's looking at you from certain angles. Because you can kind of hide the sword, so you can't really see it like at all. It's basically invisible. It's a pretty cool weapon, admittedly, but not very good. So we're not usurping the fire then. We are not going to usurp the flame. That's not what we're gonna do. Now, what we're going to do, actually, is now that Yuria's out of the picture, we can come over here.
Home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's
And give her the Firekeeper's soul.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both Firekeepers after all.
The Firekeeper is now able to heal the Dark Sigil.
Forgive me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
Now, if you guys actually remember what the Dark Sigil is from the very first stream that I did, way back then, the Dark Sigil is this item here. And we got a bunch when we died and talked to that guy over there before he killed himself. And also we got 3 when we married Henri, stabbed her. So, now the thing is, if we give her the Firekeeper's soul, she can actually cure that sigil. She can make it go away for a certain amount of souls. It's a lot. Now, if we were to do that, Yuria over here would go... She would be pissed. She'd basically immediately betray us and try to kill us. So, not a good idea for us to give it to her. Because I didn't want to accidentally lose my sigil and make Yuria angry. Now let's give her the eyes, so she can see.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing.
Okay, so...
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal.
Alright, so basically the whole point of that is we've essentially opened up another ending to the game. This ending is very kind of complicated, but we're gonna do it anyway. After we've defeated the last boss, we have many options. We could have summoned Yuria if she was alive, and we could have basically taken over the flame. We can relight the flame and just start the entire process of the game over. Or, we can snuff the flame out, pretty much, using the Firekeeper. And take over, and it's complicated, alright? So that gives us another... This actually, giving her the eyes gives us another 2 endings. One of them being the most secret one in the game. Now let's go over here and give Yuria's ashes to her. It's funny, if you kill an NPC in this game, you'll notice that the woman will say something different when receiving ashes from an NPC as opposed to just ones you find.
Well, what warm, umbral ash have we here? It's as if thy fate were with death entwined. But take no note of me, thy business is thine own. As by now thou surely knowest, there is little I love more than a gratuity of souls.
She doesn't seem to like that, it's sad. Yeah, the Firekeeper doesn't really want to help us do the ending, but she'll help us do it anyway because she's just such a great waifu. So it is genuinely sad though. Let's go over here. And I'm just gonna upgrade my Pyromancy Flame. I've got 3 slabs, so I can afford to upgrade this one to level 10. Is this the game with the talking cat with the woman's voice, or is that Dark Souls 2? That is Dark Souls 1 and 2. This game does not, in fact, have a talking cat. The funny thing about the talking cat in Dark Souls 1 is that it... You know how occasionally our Firekeeper will say "thou'st"? The one in Dark Souls 1, every other word is like some fancy-ass word that nobody can understand. And it's like, "Thou'st, thou'st, unst, thou'st when thou'st oost. In the other way, thou'st inkenst." And then like it's a question and your character's like yes or no. And nobody knows what the fuck to answer because she just doesn't speak correct English. She speaks some goddamn ye old English that's so ye old nobody understands what the fuck she's saying. It's ridiculous. And I love it because it's hilarious. So, let's go ahead and buy stuff. I don't know what to buy exactly. We can buy weapons, we can buy armor. Ah, here we go. This is why I came here. To buy the knight's armor. And just for consistency, I'm gonna start buying all this other shit. Just so that we have it. Alright, so this is the really cool thing. The really cool thing that I wanted to show you guys the other day. Didn't quite get the chance. Now, I'm going to equip the Knight's Armor and show you guys in detail. Oh, I guess I already bought the Knight's Armor. Off screen. Forgot about it. No biggie. So let's... Knight Gauntlets. Do I have the Knight's Shield, though? Probably. Knight's Trousers. Now let's go ahead and look for the Knight's Shield. I believe the Knight's Shield is just like a metal shield somewhere. Do I have to buy it? I think I have to buy it. Ah, there we go, Knight's Shield. So this is actually very interesting, directly related to the items that I've equipped here. So the Knight's Shield is right there. So, let's get... Tony, did you read Re-Monster yet? I have not read that. Now, let's go here. Now, if you take a look at this armor, a lot of the... So basically at the start of the game, when you pick your character, it's implied that a lot of these characters that you're playing as have already died. Like, that's why they're raising out of the grave, because they've died while adventuring throughout the world. Now, the Knight's Armor is the best example of this, because it directly shows through the armor that the character died. If you look here, on the shield, it's got scratches all over it, but important, it's got that dent. See that dent there? That had to have been something really strong to basically leave a dent in there. Now look at the armor on the shoulder. The same dent is right there. Now that dent is right at the shoulder, which means that whatever you held here had to have come down with a big forward slash on the right-hand side. Okay? Basically coming from the right of the monster. It had to have been something big and blunt. Now if we remove the armor, you will also see that that is right there on the neck of the helmet. Alright? That means that something hit the knight so fucking hard that it went through the shield, dented the shoulder plate, and then went straight into the neck and killed them. And that is how it tells this armor tells the story of how the knight class ended. Okay? Of how he died. And it's really neat. Now, it also tells you what killed him. Through subtle context clues, we actually know what specifically killed him. Now, if you're wondering what it was that killed him... Oh god, where were the boots I was wearing before? The thing that killed him were the Cathedral Knights. Because it implies in this game, I believe the armor says it, or where you find the corpse that has this armor. There's a corpse that looks like this. Yeah. So, basically, the thing that hit them was the Cathedral Knights, because they have the only weapon that could possibly fit the description that would hurt the shield enough to damage it, alright? That's the kind of deep shit this game has, you know? Like, it's so goddamn deep that even the armor tells stories, which I think is one of my favorite things about the game. The black iron leggings. That's what I had on before. Yes, and we can roll just fine. Spicy boy ain't looking so good. Yeah, that's because my character's hollow, and I've got the dark sigils. It's pretty unfortunate. Now we're at the, like I said, we're at the home stretch, so let's go ahead and just fucking, do I have to do it from behind, really? Why ain't it working? Why ain't it working? Do I do it at the fire? I do, don't I? Huh. Why ain't it working?
Welcome, host.
I'm gonna level up first. We need to go deeper. Yeah, I think it's really interesting. It's one of my favorite things in this game. The fact that armor tells a story.
Farewell, Ashen One.
What other game can you think of where the armor itself tells you how characters are dying, you know? How a character in a previous life at that had died. And other armor that other starter classes wear, like, that also tells stories, like where they died, how they died, stuff like that. I think it's real neat, you know? One of my favorite things about this game. Why the fuck is it not letting me win? Read engrave. Yeah, I already have Prince's bullshit. Why isn't it letting me... Oh, do I have to be on the floor? Are you fucking kidding me? This game is not shitting me. Well, there's the prince. He looks kind of grody. Oh god, the game is lagging because it's got to do a goddamn cutscene now. What's up? Level me up before we do the final fight.
And let a true lord.
To link the fire! This game is real picky with, like, what happens. Touch the darkness within me. Yeah, level 90. If you guys are wondering how many times you can level up in this game, you can go on forever until all your stats are max. But basically, you want to stay at level 120. Because at level 120, that's when people stop doing PvP and stuff. Ooh, final cutscene.
Noble lords of Cinder. The fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordrin, deliverers of the first flame.
Well, alright then. We are now the spiciest boys. So essentially, this takes us to another version of the shrine, which will then take us to the final area of the game. So there's one bonfire. Now we gotta head outside, and this will take us to the final boss. And there's the eclipse happening. That's right over there where we're going. Gotta teleport over. Hello, Vox. Welcome to the stream. You're now spicy enough to kill the ghost pepper lords. Oh, goodness. Hello there. Looks like I don't have to kill the final boss of the game. Well then, okay. Good news, guys. I could have sworn that you had to fight the boss for that bonfire to appear. Looks like we're not doing that. So this bonfire right here is a special one. It says travel to the Dreg Heap. This actually takes us directly to the DLC, which is where we're gonna go. Now this is the second DLC of the game, and we're gonna get to the first boss, and then we're gonna kill him, and that's gonna make us our weapon. The weapon I've been building up for the entire fucking playthrough of all these streams has led to this moment where we go and build this goddamn piece of shit weapon. Let's do it. The Dreg Heap. Hello.
Oh, your head's square on your shoulders, is it?
I thought
yes?
that clamoring tin can was the last. But here we go again. What is it you want from this old stone-amped hag? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just like to stand here and take in the view.
I have business.
Well, that came out of nowhere. You think an old stone-amped hag would be brimming with goodies?
Yes.
I've none of that, not a smithereen.
You're lying. I don't believe you. Fuck you. She actually has tons of shit. She's got so much shit on her. Look at all this good shit. So this is the split leaf greatsword, which is a pretty cool weapon. I just don't know how to use it properly. She also sells 5 goddamn embers. That's a lot of embers, alright? Then she sells these coins, which are all good. All the stuff she sells is good.
At the close of the age of fire, all lands meet at the end of the earth. Great kingdoms and anemic townships will be one and the same. The great tide of human enterprise, all for naught. That's
Alright,
it.
let's,
Keep your
let's,
mouth.
we're not gonna talk to her. But is my weapon the flaming sword of Adobo? Yes. So what is this area, you may be asking? This DLC is the end of the world. That's literally what's happening. This area, this final area, there's a city called the Ringed City, and the world is ending and collapsing in on itself, alright? You're gonna notice that this area is a lot of areas from Dark Souls 1 and 2 just kind of thrown together, because areas from around the games are being pulled into this one section. It's kind of really neat. On top of that, these enemies are a bunch of dicks. DLC is just full of dickish enemies. Please, kindly go fuck yourself. These enemies with the stabs can summon more boys to help them, and that's just no fun. Oh no, he died. I just sworn there was an item on this dragon. Yeah, you're gonna see there's dragons here, like their corpses are everywhere. It's kind of sad. So it's part 7? Yeah, pretty much. Cape's on fire, spicy boy. I wouldn't be a spicy boy without it. So these boys, the trick is you fall down up top and you just fuck them and leave. You gotta be careful fighting those big guys. They don't really take damage unless you get them from up top. And that's real easy. Unless it decides to bug out, in which case it's really hard. There we go. I don't know how that one actually registered. Dick loadable content. Ooh. This DLC is actually really good and really fun. They nerfed a couple things in it, which is a little upsetting because I always thought that the difficulty of this DLC was pretty fair. But people complained, so they nerfed a few things, fixed a few bugs, which is nice. This DLC's got a lot of really cool shit in it. And that sword is the main reason why we're here, so we gotta get there. Fuck these goddamn boys and their bullshit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this DLC is all about not taking falling damage. That guy is there to grab you. Be very careful not to get grabbed. Now, if you guys have never seen this DLC before, I'm actually very excited to show it to you. Because it's got a lot of cool shit. And I like to think I'm pretty knowledgeable about where most of the items in this DLC are. Ooh, okay, I didn't get to show that off, but that particular enemy is very hard and he will hit you for a lot of damage, but there is a way to defeat him. So do not get grabbed, you gotta be careful. Because this... Shit. Ow. These boys can summon little guys to hit you for basically all of your health. So you gotta be very careful when fighting them. Tony, you're the DLC boy. You can never just buy part of the game, can you? Nah, man. You gotta have the full experience. This is the last Dark Souls game, and this is like the ending right here, you know? Twinkling Titanite, let's get out of here. Now here's the enemy that everybody hates, and it was nerfed. See that glow over there? It's an angel. Oh, Christ. So the angels actually can't hit you if you're standing still. That's the trick that nobody really knows about. Actually, they apparently can. I guess they put it back in. I don't know. Ouch, shit. Oh, God. So, can you believe these guys were nerfed and they actually used to do more damage than that? Yeah. Holy shit. I could have sworn that the trick was that you stand still, but I guess not. Oh, man. What is the max amount of Estus that you can have? I believe the answer is 15. Proceeds to get hit. I could have sworn that if you stood still, then you didn't die, but I guess not. So the trick with these angels, eat my dick. The angels will actually attack other enemies as well, which is pretty neat. So you can take advantage of that. Fuck you. Why are the angels dicks? So basically, these angel enemies... There's 2 of them, 3 of them in the game. And the only way to kill them is to kill this little guy that's summoning them. But once you've killed them, they will never come back. So that's the good thing. This is actually a part of Lothric that's right here. Section of Lothric that's right there. Now if we go over here... That thing fell down. Now what we can do is run by these boys, because I don't want to fight these boys. And go across here where that thing fell. And talk to this boy. He's basically the main NPC of this DLC.
Oh, look at you. You've got your head screwed on correct.
He's the best husbando, by the way.
To meet a kindred spirit on this god's forsaken crag. Call me Lap. I can't remember my real name, so let's just go with that.
Lap is a good boy.
I have a feeling we're going to make a fabulous team. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. Oh, in all honesty, there's something I should tell you. I'm a holo. Yes. I try to play it off, but I haven't a clue about my past, who I was, or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name. That's why I've come here, searching for the Purging Monument. Said to be in the Ringed City, where the pygmies who found the Dark Soul at the Dawn of Fire reside. All I can say is, those little stones aren't doing much to help me remember anymore.
So this is Lap. He's one of the main characters of this DLC, and he's the best. Listen, I know you guys love Onion Bro. I know you love Onion Bro, but Lap is top tier. See you later, Gurcakes. Thanks for stopping by. But legitimately, Lap is the best boy. He's so goddamn cute, and he's so nice. He's just, I love him. He's wonderful.
Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are, don't be wroth with me. Come on. What else can I say? I'm a bloody holo, for heaven's sake.
He's just a good boy.
Come.
Alright. So let's keep moving on. He also has really cool looking armor. But does he die? No! He doesn't, actually. That's the one... I'm gonna spoil it for you guys right now. He is one of the few NPCs that don't die in a Dark Souls game. I know, right? What are you gonna do with that? Good shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, well here's the plan. We're gonna have to run through this bullshit. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Eat my dick. We're gonna fall down here. Whee! Because there's actually a bonfire here, and Lap should move over this way. Probably. Earthen Peak Ruins. Oh, shit. Well, that's awful. I forgot to get the first bonfire in this area. My bad. He said Dark Souls. That's it. That's the end of the game. Yep, that's it. We came this far just for that guy to drop the title on us. My god. So the thing about this DLC, this first area, that the first area is a lot of backtracking and a lot of bullshit. It's pretty fucking messed up. Like, there's just so much bullshit everywhere. It's very confusing. And if you've never been through this area... How did I forget to grab this my first time here? If you don't know where you're going, you're gonna get lost. So I hope through you guys watching me, you kind of get a general idea of the way to be heading. It's really not that confusing once you've been through it a few times. And also once you clear the angels out of the area, it's a cakewalk to get through this. An absolute cakewalk. So what we needed to do was not talk to Lap first, because we wanted to go down first. Remember how I walked across that little pillar that had fallen? What you want to do is not do that first, even though Lap is a cutie and you get to talk to him. You don't want to do that, because you want to continue forward. Because you can actually get rid of the angel if you continue forward. So let's do it. And don't worry about falling damage, because the ash here will actually protect you from dying. And these knights, we don't have to fight them. But pay attention to that one guy. That one weapon that he's got there, you can actually get that, and it's a very good weapon. It's a spear that gives you buffs to you and your team. So remember I said there's a boy summoning the angel? Well, he's right here. This disgusting thing is what's summoning the angel. So as long as we kill this, the angel will now die. No. He's gone. Which is good. No more dealing with that bullshit. Take the plunge. Rather not. We're gonna backtrack a little bit. We're gonna back up a little bit. God, he looks like a tendon. Yeah, he looks absolutely disgusting. Like, I don't know how to sugarcoat it. He just looks fucking gross. Ooh. So this next area is a little bit tricky. Aha! See that? So those enemies will actually turn into those spirits. Those spirits can hit you for all of your health, but they only have 1 health themselves. So if you can manage to hit them before they hit you, you're perfectly safe, no matter what you hit them with. Now, enemies in this little area will continue to respawn forever, unless you head upstairs and kill the enemies that are summoning them. So that's what we're gonna do. Shit. Ow. Be careful, these enemies actually hurt. They hit for a lot. There's a lot of them. I'm not really worried about them being summoned, so no big deal. That's actually that shortcut, though. Gotta be careful of that, because it hurts like a lot. But we didn't die, so good shit. This way we can grab this, which is the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +3. Now, one thing that people don't like about this DLC is that, as you noticed, there's the regular, then all of a sudden we go to +3. See, the thing is that if you go into New Game Plus, the game will give you +2 versions of rings and +1s, but we've just completely skipped those rings because we don't need them, because now we've got +3, and it kind of sucks, but also I'm not going to complain. I mean, it means we'll get more souls going through this area. I apologize if we're moving kind of fast, guys. I know that this DLC right now, we're moving quick. And the reason we're moving quick is I don't want to spend that much time in this area, if only because it's really a pain in the ass to get through. It's just a fucking mess to get through this area. Not get wrecked. That boy just tried to drop down on me because he thinks he's cool, but he's not. Cool, he died. Now, if we fall down on the left, that would be the dumber decision than if we were to fall down on the right. So let's fall down on the right. Hope we don't die. Got him. And this is the part that sucks. Fighting this boy. Oh no! Oh Jesus, he does so much damage! Please help me for the love of God! Oh Christ! Yeah, that one-shots most people. I don't know how I live there. Guess I just have a lot of health naturally. Oh Christ. Oh, there's just so much of them. And they hide in the ash and it just sucks. Okay, cool, we got him. So we're gonna run by him. Get spiced. Remember in Demon Souls when the cat ring was a fucking picture of a real cat? No way, dude. No way was that an actual thing that they did. My ass. Eat my entire ass right now, bud. Ah, shit. Be careful not to get hit by the melee attacks from their staff because it actually hurts. It can actually take out like half your health. Oh no, I didn't want to drink a mana potion. It's okay, there's a bonfire like right there. I really needed that mana actually. Rejected Heal. That is a spell that allows you to heal your friends by throwing the heal at them. It's a pretty decent spell. I've seen it used really well in tournaments. In arenas. That's another thing. There's actually a PvP arena in this game. Oh god, why did he grab me again? Oh fuck, please help me, God. Oh, everything is awful. Why do people play video games when they're this bad? Christ. They will actually follow me down if I don't just murder them, so... Get these boys out of my way. Fuck you. Ugh. Does that mean you beat the first DLC, or did you beat the Dark Souls game? I remember you saying that you could only get there if you beat one of the two. I got to the final boss of the base game, and that's all I've done. I didn't actually beat him. This boy is strong. And I don't want to fight him from down there. So we've only gotten to the last boss, but we haven't actually fought him. I guess I didn't need to actually fight him to do it. This boy could actually get to a place where I can hit him. That would be great. So I'm just gonna... Please do not be upset. Do not be upsetty spaghetti with me, please. Oh god. Please. 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 Please, can we be friends? Can we be friends? Can we be friends? We can't be friends. Fuck you. I hate you, actually. You're a piece of shit. I bet you think you're real cool. I bet you think you're real cool, Spear Boy. Why don't you put that shield up so you don't die, asshole? Eat my dick. That's what you gotta do, guys. You just gotta talk shit to the enemies. The cat ring was actually a picture of a cat. That is actually the laziest thing, but also hilarious. That is legitimately funny. Alright, cool. So we got to this little secret area over here. Oop. And remember that spear I mentioned? That's it. That spear, we can actually use it to buff our allies. If we were doing a faith build, I'd be using it, but not doing a faith build, so not going to use it. We can't be friends. There are no friends in Dark Souls. And there's Lap! There he is, being a handsome guy, just doing his popping a squat.
Oh, I know who you are. Great to see you still in one piece. God, I can see why they call this the Dreg Heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all. Don't mind me. You needn't worry yourself with this nonsense. I just wanted to tell someone. And I'm sick of old Hunty. I should stay quiet. Wait. I'll make it up to you. By letting you in on a secret of sorts. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant earthen tower, half submerged in a poisonous swamp. Not a very nice place to visit. Only, there's precious treasure in the thick of the swamp. I didn't have any use for it, you see. So, sorry, I left the whole package behind. If I get the chance, I could go fetch it for you. But if that's too long to wait, go nab it for yourself. I know who you are. A righteous warrior. Yes? With a solemn duty to boot. Well, grab that treasure. That's as good a duty as any. Past it.
Alright, so... Can we be friends with Lap? Someone just asked. The answer is yes. Now, if any of you guys have played Dark Souls 2, where we are currently standing, oh, the bugs, should look very familiar to you. Let me see if I can get a better shot of this little area here. This is Earthen Peak. Earthen Peak was the poison area in Dark Souls 2. We are currently standing on the tower that you go through in Dark Souls 2. And you can tell, because the bonfire fucking tells us that's where we're at. But also, there's the windmill that you have to burn in Dark Souls 2, and I think it's really cool. Lap can die if you're not careful. He will go hollow. Yes, Lap can die. We gotta be very careful not to let him, though. What we need to do is grab that treasure that he mentioned so that he doesn't go looking for it and get himself killed, because I really don't want him to die. Now, this is kind of a weird part over here. This is a weird area. You didn't hear or see that up there. There's an angel firing upon us. Now, the thing is, I've mentioned that angel will fire upon enemies. There are enemies right now that are being shot at. There's one running by, trying to attack me like a goddamn pumpernickel. Alright, cool. We dodged him. Now, let's get back to this fucking swamp. Eat shit. Okay, now this is probably... Oh my god. Probably the toughest part of the DLC. Because there's goddamn angels shooting at you from all areas. And the swamp is poisoned. And the swamp is poisoned. Oh god, my ears. It's so loud. Oh, please. Please. Oh god. Oh god, please. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Jesus Christ. The only way to get through this area, I'm pretty sure, is to go through with friends and, like, have them block the shots for you. Because that's how I did it the first time. It's so tough. Alright, let's keep going. Keep going. Oh, let's keep going. We gotta keep going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Christ. Whew. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, yeah. They can also curse you if you stand in their bullshit, so you gotta be real careful for that. Now, my first time going through this area, the angels actually glitched and just, like, let me go through. So, that was really nice of them. Fuck off with your goddamn poison and bleed sword, you weenie. Shit. Alright. So, remember, if you guys can think back, if you've ever played Dark Souls 2, what was one of the enemies of Earthen Peak? If your answer was the Fire Strippers, you are correct. And we're gonna have to fight one right now. And she's really goddamn tough, but she does give you a very good pyromancy spell. But at the same time, Zoe over here? Zoe don't fuck around. Like, Zoe is pissed off that her show got canceled. Fucking Zoe 101. She is not happy about it. She is angry, actually. She is definitively mad. She is throwing around adobo. She doesn't give a fuck. Like, Zoe's just mad, alright? So we gotta be real careful. Zoe is a bitch, and she will hit you for half your health. Oh, Christ. Fucking Zoe 101 up in this bitch. Oh, fuck. I just barely dodged that. Here, I can hit her again. Oh, shit. She's going into whip range. She's going into whip range, guys. Holy shit. Do not get hit by her. Do not get hit by any of her bullshit, because she is strong. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fucking Zoe 101. Oh, God. She's so strong. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. What? Zoe, what the fuck? Oh, God damn it, Zoe. Why are you so mean? Oh, she's just so rude. Alright. Round 2. And if we're not human, we're not gonna have enough health to get through here. Which just sucks. I may actually just run past Zoe and go straight to the boss. Because I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. Oh, I can dodge it. Okay, cool. She's hitting the NPCs right now. Her show got cancelled. Why is Adobo Girl more powerful than Spicy Boy? I thought Spicy Boy was the keeper of Adobo. Because Zoe has infused herself with the Adobo of the Adobo demons, which is where I get my holy power from. And where once we kill the Adobo demons, she will be easy peasy lemon squeezy, I can assure you. Oh, I'm sorry, did you not wanna... Did you not wanna... Oh, miss me? I'm gonna miss that boy, because he's too good, he's spicy up in this hood. Okay, come on. Leave me alone. Thank you. Now, remember what Lap said about there being treasure here? He wasn't lying to us. There's a lot of treasure here. Oh, I don't have anything to cure my poison, do I? Oh, that's gonna suck, fat wiener. Okay, so here's the plan. We run. Because I don't conceivably see a way for us to defeat Zoe while the angel is waiting to... Oh, fuck. Okay, so this area really sucks. There's gonna be an angel right there, shooting right at your face, and you kind of just have to dodge him. It sucks. Run! Take the plunge! Whew! Okay. Let's sit at this bonfire. Oh my god, this DLC. It is not gentle. So, that angel can be defeated. You gotta jump down here. And there it fucking is. It's right underneath the bonfire, so I'm gonna just unload on this guy, eat my ass. And that makes the rest of this area super easy. You can hear it moaning in pain in the distance. It's funny, you can actually walk over here and go all the way over there, but there's nothing there, so I'm not gonna waste my time. What treasure do you have to get to prevent Lap from going hollow? I actually, off the top of my head, do not know. Because that swamp is full of, like, tons and tons of shit, so I'm not entirely sure. Now, we're gonna head back through that swamp. And we're going to go through it without dying, hopefully, now that the angel is out of the way. Because with that angel out of the way, it's gonna make this a hell of a lot easier, I can assure you. And there are actually items around here that we can get. The angel fucking murdering us. Oh, I forgot there's one angel left. I had forgotten that there's another one. Okay, so we're gonna have to go find the other one. If I recall, it's hidden in a building. Right over here, right over yonder. Oh my god. Fuck you. Where is it exactly? I think it's right over here. No? Ow. Let's go back to the start. And we will deal with these demons later. We're gonna go back to the start and go through it again. Lap might not actually be able to go hollow. I can't recall if he does or not. But we need to track down... How do I get that again? Oh, you go over there. That's right. So the angel that's over here is gone, which is nice. We don't have to deal with that anymore. Is it over here? Yeah, here it is. So what do you guys think of this DLC? I know a couple of you guys said you've never seen it before. What do you guys think of it? It's pretty exciting, is the word I'd use to describe the beginning portion. By exciting, I mean it's fucking all over the place. It is not gentle. It does not give you a second of breathing room. If you're not careful, you will just die. It really is a pain. Oh my god. At least that guy killed himself. Makes this a hell of a lot easier for me. Fuck you. Alright, so the desert stripper clothes are actually over here in this little area. I don't know if that's the treasure that Lap was talking about, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. I think the treasure he was talking about is there's some sort of, like, sword in an area, so... There's an ember. There's a lot of embers in this area and a lot of titanite chunks. 10 out of 10, Lap is best boy. Good answer. That's a great answer, Capra. Lap is the best boy. Another titanite chunk. If you wanted titanite chunks, let me tell you, get this DLC. Because it is just fucking full of them, and it's great. Hello. I see you're waiting to ambush me. And over here is a pretty neat weapon slash shield. The giant door shield. It is 2 shields on your left and right arm that you can dual wield as weapons. I'm actually going to show them off because I think they're pretty fucking hilarious, so... I don't have the stats to wield it, but why not? So you just straight up attack with them. Now if you hold down the power button, you block. And if you attack, you just charge forward. It's a fucking door. It's hilarious. They're actually really good. I bet you'd be thinking, why would I want to use that? It looks bad. It's so fucking good, though. I am not kidding you when I say that that is actually amazing. It's such a good weapon. I think they had to nerf it. That's how good it was. Oh my god, no. Forgot. There's another angel here, and I don't remember where he is. Oh, you're not gonna curse me. Sorry. Sorry, bud. There's the Pyromancer gloves. There's a Pyromancer skirt. God, this angel is such a dingus. Purple moss clump. So that we can actually survive through this area. Oh god. Oh god, please. I will drink all of my Sunny D if it means I live to get this fucking ring right now. Okay, so this area sucks. Because there's many bugs, and bugs are not fun. And there's also, I believe this is the treasure Lap was talking about. So a popular thing to do is that this guy doesn't really move until you get near him. That's the treasure that Lap was talking about. Now, a popular thing to do when this DLC came out is to say illusion ahead, and people would try attacking that guy, and then he'd whoop their ass. So if you ever did that, like, good on you, because it's a hilarious thing. But at the same time, you're a dick. Now, what we gotta do... is live, so that we can track down... We're out of Estus. Red alert, we are out of Estus. The worst fucking thing to be out of right now. And what we need to do is track down this guy's thing, and it's right there. I was looking around because I remember it was up there, so we gotta get up there and kill that. And that should make getting through the swamp really easy. Where is he? Aha! Shit! absolutely disgusting. There we go. Those are all of the angels completely removed. Thank God. It makes this area so much easier, believe me. Okay. So now, basically, the only thing that we gotta do is go through this area and collect all the items, and then beat the fuck out of Zoe, and then keep going. There's items back there, there's items over there. We should be good. Items right here. Some more Titanite chunks we don't really need because we have enough of them. 200% disgusting. A loincloth. That loincloth is just a trick. It's to make you go over there so the angel can kill you. Another chunk. This area, as long as you approach this area with confidence and don't freak out while you're here, you can honestly get through it, though. I'd like to think the devs thought, you know what would make this Poison Swamp more fun? Enemies shooting stuff at you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the developers of this area, like, whoever the one guy is who designed that angel, he needs to just, like, eat a dick. He just needs to eat, like, a very large bag of dicks. Because it's just, it's fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Alright, so let's go back to the bonfire. We're gonna go through it one more time and beat the shit out of goddamn Zoe. So what's the lore to the angels and the flaccid penis men? Okay. So what I'm gonna tell you guys right now about the DLC of Dark Souls 3 is that the DLC of Dark Souls 3 does not offer any answers to fucking anything. It straight up just gives more questions, and it's frustrating as hell. The Dark Souls 3 DLC introduces a lot of really interesting concepts, and doesn't really expand upon most of them. So we're left with more questions than answers, and one of them is, what the fuck is up with those angels? I'm sure by now someone has, like, gone through the area with a fine-toothed comb and figured out what everything is, but legitimately, I have tried thinking about certain things and I just can't figure it out, and it really sucks. Talk to Lap, he gives you a Sig Brew. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Lap again. Just not right now. I really want to get Zoe first, and then get all the items here, and then we'll talk to Lap, and then we'll go do the boss. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Zoe 101. A big, just, like, the dicks in the bag are sweaty, you know? They, like, smell like cheese. It's just disgusting. That is what I want the developer who developed this fucking angel enemy to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to drop down on me while I grabbed that homeward bone? Because that seems like a rude thing for you to do. Now, the thing about these enemies here is that generally you can get them from above, because that's just the way they've made the areas. But you gotta be careful too. Ooh, the item I just picked up was the sword that guy is currently using. So let's get out of here. It's a good idea to not be here anymore. Also, you guys may find this blasphemous because I am the spicy pope, but I really want to show off my hot bod right now, so I think it's time. Look at that goddamn bralette. Is that what you call that? I don't actually know the technical terms for, like, a lot of women's clothing. Is that a bralette? Is that what that is? Hello. Hot. They call me the sexy pope. How the fuck did I just miss him twice? Are you shitting me right now? 100 out of 100 would bang. Wow, that is a much larger sample size. Yeah, I bet you think you're real fucking cool, don't you? Look at me, I can cast pyromancy spells. Hey, bud. Having a good time? Oh, shit, he is having a good time. Just wrecked me there. Alright, Zoe, you ready? You ready for 101? Show's about to get fucking canceled twice. Get shit on. Yeah, take a sippy. Oh, she's coming in hot. No pun intended. Zoe! Oh my god, you are literal cancer. Oh my god, dude. The amount that she fucking rolls is just so obnoxious. Alright. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was about to get bad. And you don't even want to go into melee range. You don't even want to go into melee range because she's actually worse. Believe it or not. She is worse in melee range. Oh, I think I got her. I was about to attack her with my staff right now, and that was about to suck. Oh! Fucking eat shit, Zoe! Get motherfucking cancelled right now! Alright, so that was a flame fan. Alright. I have too many prism stones in my inventory to pick up more prism stones. Okay. Get motherfucking cancelled, Zoe 101. And this is the Pyromancer hood. Which we're gonna put on so I look sexy. I look like an alluring grill. I don't know, it covers my back up though, and then I don't look, you know, I don't like that. Get fucking destroyed, Zoe. So we can finally go back, talk to Lap one last time for clearing out the area. And then we can do this boss fight. And then we're actually not going to come back to this DLC until we've done tons of other shit. What do Prism Stones do? Prism Stones are these little glowy rocks that you can drop on the ground, like so. And they come in different colors. That one's white, so not a very good example, because the area's fucking white. Let's do it again. They come in tons of red, much better. Now what you can do is the game tells you to drop them off ledges so you can know whether or not the ledge has a bottom. But people use them to mark the ground so that they can do like arenas and stuff. So you look like a cultist prostitute. That's the style I'm going for. Have fun at work, Desmond. Thanks for dropping by. Cancelled for the 3rd time for good. Was Zoe 101 canceled twice? I thought it was canceled once. Did you guys ever watch that Zoe 101 reunion thing that they did? I thought it was kind of silly.
Oh, look at you. You found the treasure.
The treasure was friendship
Dashing.
all along.
Just dashing. You'll make good use of it, I'm sure. Now, this is a little toast from me to you.
Just like Onion Boy,
Not
he's
much
so
to
nice.
speak of, but bottoms up to the greatest warrior there is. This really is a drink.
He's just such a nice boy, you know? He's just good. He just makes you happy. So, here's the part that's gonna suck really hard, alright? Zoe 101 was garbage. It had nothing to do with Vault 101. No, you don't understand. Vault 101 was actually built on the ruins of the Zoe 101 campus. So this fucking boss fight honestly sucks. Basically, the way to beat this fight is you need to have on the Flame Resistance Ring. I'm not even going to be using my spells. That's how little damage fire damage does to these enemies. These enemies are 100% like resistant to fire, so there's no point in me even using it. We're going to put on the Ring of Favor +3 so I get a bit more health. And we're going to put on... where is it? Where the fuck is it? The Speckled Ring. Now what you want to do for this fight is you want to go in with like... You want to go into this fight with as much fire resistance as you can possibly muster. So we need to put on clothes that will provide us with fire resistance. Because that is honestly what is going to save us here. That is only 0.1 of an increase, but I will fucking put it on anyway. Ooh, too heavy. The only thing better is really heavy, so I'm not going to bother with it. So this is what we're going to wear. And we're going to summon in some friends and hope that they're strong enough to beat him. Everybody is trying to summon for this fight. So this is Slave Knight Gil. So Slave Knight Gil is actually a very important character to the 2 DLCs. He's the character that allows us to go to the second DLC, so it's kind of weird that we're meeting him for the first time here when technically... Actually, we've already met him before. You guys have already met him. But it's weird because he actually has way more of an impact in the first DLC. Or... He has more of an impact in this DLC if you played the first one, is what I'm getting at. So this boss fight sucks. It's really hard, and everybody is trying to summon everybody else. And it's just a bad time. I'm actually going to summon 3 boys because that is how fucking scared I am. Azirog. I'll take Azirog, why not? He looks cool. These enemies are weak to lightning damage, if I remember. Oh, bleed! Bleed damage is what they are weak to, so you really want to bleed these boys out. If you have any bleeding weapons, fucking wear them, because that's what you need. Hello, my guy. I would smooch Lap, to be honest. He's just smoochable, you know? Like, you just look at him, you just want to give him a smooch. Alright. Azirog is a reference to another video game. A bad one, too. I am very spooked. This boss is very hard for someone who's a pyromancer, i.e. me. This is not a fight that is kind to pyromancers. Oh god. So this is 2 bosses in one, the Demon of Pain and the Demon from Below. Now, the one you have... Basically, if you kill one of them, the other one will get up and then get stronger. So what you want to do is fight the Demon from Below, because it actually... They have different movesets depending on who you empower. Oh Christ. Please. Please! Just let me live. Oh god, I'm stuck in his dick. Okay, so I believe the target we want is this one here. So we're gonna go for this boy. Hope it works. Oh. Get him! I should have went in here with no magic potions. Oh shit. Woo! Tony, don't get cockboard. I'm about to get fucking wrecked. I can assure you, it's not going to be an easy fight. Slave Knight Gil actually does a lot of damage in this fight. You can summon Lap for this fight, but we're not gonna. My other boy is fighting the other demon by himself like a strong guy. Goddamn Azirog trying his best. I should probably go help him. I believe that the fight you need to do, you need to fight the demon from below first, and then fight the Demon of Pain. Ow. Christ. Leave me be! Leave me be! Leave me be, I'm healing. Woo! Okay. Alright, we're doing it. Nice! Someone staggered him. Woo! Let me tell you, this boss fight, if you've never done it before, it's hard as fuck. Alright, so now we gotta back up, because he's about to go into phase 2. And he's gonna explode with a big fireball, as you do. Oh god. Nice. And the Azirog got hurt, and he only got hurt a little bit. So, this is phase 2, the Demon Prince. He's a dick. Phase 2 is actually very hard. Depending on which demon you buffed, also, they have a different moveset. One of them is significantly... One of them shoots lasers, and the other one summons meteors. Now, I can assure you, they're both different, and some of them are easy, and, you know, some of the moves are easier than others. It's really whatever your preference is, but most people agree that the laser move is the one that is easier to deal with than the meteor move. To be honest, I kind of prefer... Okay, so what he's doing now is summoning the meteors. So what we need to do is get away from him, because the meteors will fall directly on top of him. Azirog's gonna die. Oh, he's good. Okay. I think that the meteors are easier. You get a ton of free hits, and then you back up. Holy shit. Azirog, don't die, no! Oh, you're so good. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this without you. Christ. Alright, I'm trying to get in here. Guess not. Oh no, he's got no health! Oh, he has no potions either! No, Ozzy, he's gonna die! Oh, he can tank though, he's trying. He's trying to tank. Shit! Oh no, he dodged! Oh, Christ! Whew. Slave Knight Gil actually does a lot of damage, but you gotta be careful with it. It only has like one potion of healing, which really sucks. One Estus. Alright. Oh no, he picked up Gil! Fuck you, leave my boy alone! I hit him for 69 damage. Absolutely pathetic. Oh Christ. Oh shit. Okay. Ozzy, please don't die. Is Ozzy? He's regenerating. He's got regeneration items on. Oh my god, dude. What a great guy I summoned. He's so strong. Oh shit. Look at him. He's just slowly he's regenerating like 2 health every second, and it's not really doing much, but he's trying. Fuck you. My dick. Oh god. Okay, I blocked that. Azirog's living. Oh shit. Oh shit. Back up. Heal. If I was Azirog, I'd be hiding in the corner right now. Hiding in the corner is bad, because then you get wrecked. Oh shit. Okay. Can me and Gil defeat him? Find out next time on Dark Souls 3. I don't know. Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if we can beat this guy without summons. I'm trying. Okay. Slave Knight Gil, he's trying his hardest. Shit, about to do that. About to slam diggity dunk me. Oh, he's throwing shit. Ah. Alright, Gil's going in. I'm gonna throw some spells. There he goes. I just have to tank this. If I can tank this, I can have Gil do all the damage. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay then. Oh god. Alright. He's not even at half health. Christ. I think I know what I'm gonna do if we lose here, which we very well may. If Slave Knight Gil gets wrecked, then we're gonna have to back out. But I actually do know what we're gonna do. Okay. Now here's the part where Gil dies and Tony runs away. Okay. Okay. So, because my character is a pyromancer, I have access to both sorceries and faith spells, but they won't be as strong as my pyromancy spells. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap this out with Dorothy's gnawing, or Doris's. Yeah, Doris's gnawing. I always call it Dorothy. And basically what this spell does is that it bleeds the enemy. So all I'm gonna do is just bleed this boy. And I need to use a good chime. I'm probably gonna use this one, the Saint Tree Belvine +6. And we're gonna bleed the fuck out of those demons, guys. And it's gonna go well, hopefully.
Lords, where did you happen upon this cove? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yet, a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not, your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains. Does it not?
Alright, so let's... We can actually reinforce our Estus, because we have 2 Estus shards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself 10 of those and 5 of those. And let's reinforce this to a plus 10. Because we can.
Ready.
Now let's level up. I'm assuming that those demons are resistant to my sneeze, so I'm not gonna even try it. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna try and level up as many times as I can. I think I can only probably do it one more time, but we'll give it a shot. Oops. Wait till that loser finds out the flame's gonna go out. Oh, poor guy. I'm about to wreck this boss, guys. I promise you. Unless I get wrecked, who knows? We'll see. Let's try that again. Round 2. Within the Earthen Peak ruins. This is a very difficult fight if you're not, you know, ready to do it, and I am certainly not ready to do this. As a pyromancer, it makes it very hard to fight this guy, but we do have rings that protect us from fire damage, which is why I'm not getting one shot, so that's a good thing. We can summon in some boys for help. Tons of people are always willing to help on this fight. We can actually summon in Lap if we really want to. Now, Lap is not that bad. He's tanky, that's his main thing. He only has like 1 potion of healing, but he's super tanky. So let's summon in Amnesiac Lap. He's just such a sweetheart. And then I'll probably summon in one more guy to help. If I can manage to find one. Someone's sign's gotta be here. There's gotta be someone here willing to help. Don't be a cuck like Cuculus. That's the motto of the stream. Don't be a Cuculus, guys. We might do it with just the 2 of them, maybe. I don't know, we might not have enough damage. We might need like an actual human companion, but... We can give it a try with just the 2 of them, maybe. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Let's do it. We've got the Saint Tree Bellvine, which should bleed them out, because they are very weak to bleed, so... Let's give it a shot. Oh, shit. Where is he? There he is. What we want to do is stack bleed on one of these targets. Do not get hit by the purple. So basically one of the demons is on fire and attacking in melee, whereas the other one is attacking in range with poison attacks, or toxin actually. So you will be toxined, and that'll be pretty much all of your health. I fucking rolled, but I guess I didn't roll enough. Okay. Oh Jesus, the other one's like right there. Who am I even targeting? I don't even know, but I'm gonna try and bleed him out. It takes so little stamina to do. So little magic. There we go, we bled him. It only did a little bit of damage, but you can see that he was bled. Ooh, nice. Stunned him. Alright, let's get him. Why isn't he getting bled? Why isn't he getting bled? He's not bleeding for some reason. I'm panicking a little. Oh shit. Oh, I do not want to be toxined. That is very dangerous. If you're toxined in this fight, your character is essentially fucked. Because by the time you can get the toxin shit in your inventory, you're just dead. Lap does quite a lot of damage. Nice, we bled him. Now let's equip the axe and just try to tap him. There we go. Good shit. We got one of them. You roll your best, but you don't succeed. Thanks for reposting him. I don't know. Parrying him? It's not really a parry, but, you know. I think we're just gonna go melee on this guy. It should be good to go. 3 of us versus this one guy, I think we'll be just fine. Easy peasy. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Nice. We did quite a bit of damage on him. Get him. Get him, Lap. I believe in you. You're such a good boy. Lap's getting him with the spin to win move. Lap has a spin to win move, and it's honestly really good. Get him with the goddamn riposte. Look at him. Look at him spin. Look at him spin. He's so good. He fucking got him with his goddamn spin. What a player. Alright, guys. We gotta back up before he explodes. Holy shit. No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't. No. Mm-mm. Why are you throwing that at me? What is your plan, my guy? Come on. Alright. Time to bleed. As long as it doesn't go on me. Throw that shit at Lap. Okay, we gotta get him to stand still long enough to hit him to stack bleed. Because if we don't stack it, there's no point even hitting him at all. Because the bleed will naturally go down. There we go. Look at that bleed damage we just did. Nice. It is actually quite a bit of damage. Alright, so he is going to be summoning his meteors and bleed him at once before the meteors fall. I'm just safe out of range. Here to just bleed him. Really not a big deal. It's good. It's good. No need to worry. Eel can just throw his little spheres, little discs, destructo discs. It's all good. All good in the neighborhood, you guys. Don't worry. This is the secret. I actually don't know if this is the best strat, but it's working for me. Okay. Keep going. I can get one last bleed on him, I think. Yep, alright, we gotta go into melee range. We have to actually kill him legit, though. Oh, shit. Ooh. Okay, good, he didn't get me there. Soak him dry, Tony. Oh, shit, he got reposed. Nice! Slap is so good! He fucking parried him! He's so good! Oh, Lap is the sweetest boy, and he's spinning to winning. He's so good, guys. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we might be able to get him. We might be able to get him. If Lap can spin to win long enough while he's doing the meteor. Gil is unloading. They can do it. I believe in them. I believe in them, guys. The meteors won't kill them, probably. Nice. Barely did any damage. Oh, shit. Those big walls up there actually suck. Holy shit. Get him! Get him, Gil! Get him! Lap got him with the spin! With the fucking spin! Call him Gyrocephaly! Oh, Joestar Spiani, oh my god. Holy shit. Whew. Fucking sweating, dude. Nice. I got 163,000 souls now. Whew. Whew, I can put my crop top back on. I'm actually sweating right now. Jesus, that is intense. Alright, so we've done it, guys. We have actually done it. We beat him. Alright. Small envoy banner. Okay. So, one interesting part of trivia, I know, time for lore, like immediately after a boss. Two things. If you notice where we're at right now, this is the original Firelink Shrine from Dark Souls 1. This is where the bonfire was located in Dark Souls 1. It's the original Firelink Shrine. You can't really see it because they've destroyed a lot of the ruins of it, but this is, in fact, Dark Souls 1 Firelink Shrine. In addition to this, remember how I was saying that the demons are kind of extinct in Dark Souls 3? Those were the last two demons in existence. There are no more. They're gone. In the canon of Dark Souls, we have defeated the last demon. A once proud race of monsters that terrorized everybody in Dark Souls 1. They're just fucking gone now. It's kind of sad, actually. But also, woo, we fucking got him and now we can build our sword. Now the thing is that Lulith is dead. And on his corpse is a ring called the Skull Ring. Basically, this ring attracts enemies, like, from around you to attack you. But even though he's dead, we can still use his corpse to make stuff. So let's go ahead and make our sword. It's called the Demon Scar. Now, I'm going to make it, and we're going to equip it and buff it, and it's going to be great, and you guys will see how great this weapon is. It's a curved sword, if I recall. Yes. This chaotic thing, the last flame kindled by the Demon Prince, is shaped like the claw marks of a demon. It is both a fiery blade weapon and a pyromancy flame. The thing about this is that this weapon actually casts pyromancies, which is why I want it. So basically what we're going to do is we just two-hand this sword, and we can also cast spells. We no longer need to have our pyromancy flame. And the reason that we have this in our left hand is because since we're going to two-hand it, we can actually cast faster because we have the Saint Tree in our pocket. Now let's get rid of this, and I'll show you how much faster it is. See how slow that is? Now we put the Saint Tree Bellvine in our left, and now cast, and it's real fast. And it translates over to if you have it like there. Boop. If you're two-handing, boop. It still registers, which is really great. So, this blade is made of solid adobo. It is the purest adobo, ironed out, smithed by the blessed smiths of adobo. It is the spiciest weapon in existence, and it is now ours. So, it's pretty fucking cool. Really excited to have it. In addition to that, let's go ahead. Put a staff here so we can also transform into stuff. So this is actually a really good weapon because you'll be in melee range attacking, and then bam, you combo with that. It's super good. I'm excited to do it. So let's level up while we're here. We already have all the souls we need. Too spicy for me. It's kind of uneven.
Mayst thou thy peace display.
Thanks. Okay, so our inventory is actually a little bit open, so we can probably wear like some knight's armor or something. Be just fine. I don't know what I want to wear. You know what, guys? Oh, I can't wear this robe if I have these pants. Gotta get different pants. I don't know if I want to be thick again. I don't think so. I'll have to come back with like a spicy outfit for you guys. Just out of funsies, let's go and help someone do the Twin Princess boss. I want to show off the sword we have. I'm pretty excited about it. Normally I'd end these streams with PvP, but this stream in particular has been going for 2.5 hours, so I think we'll just do a boss so we can show off the new weapon we have, and we will call it a night. I am very excited to have this sword finally, though. It is so fucking cool. We could just test it on those enemies over there, though. Let's go for it. Level up that sword fast. Oh, shit. You guys... I almost forgot to level up the sword. Thank God you guys said it in the chat, because I would have just gone through without leveling it up. Make it super good. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Let's head on over to the smith and buff this shit up. Fight fire with more fire. That's the plan. Alright, reinforced weapon. Now, because this is a boss weapon, it doesn't use the same materials. It uses Titanite scales, which we have many of, so... There we go. Good shit. We have our +2 sword. Or, +2. +5 sword ready to go. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak today. Fight fire with more fucking fire. Let's just go test it on some enemies, you know? Let's just do it. Let's go... Yeah, we'll just go to the Twin Princes and... Actually, we'll go over here. We'll go to the castle and we'll just walk up and fight some guys. I think on the next stream, we'll probably start it with some PvP. And then maybe go straight into the DLC. But I'm not sure. We might end the game on the next stream. There's so many possibilities for what we could do now. And I'm excited to see what we do. I haven't really decided yet exactly, so let's test it on this boy. Hey, how you doing? Now, because this sword uses the fucking power attack to cast spells, it does not have a power attack of its own. Now, you have to keep in mind that as we level our stats, this sword will actually do more damage, because it scales entirely like a pyromancy flame. It scales entirely like fire magic. It will just get better the more we level up, because at this point, I have all my endurance, I have all my survivability stats, I have everything we're ever gonna need. Oh, also, we're not even wearing the correct rings. Wow. Alright, so these are the rings that we're gonna be using for the rest of the game. So we're gonna actually do even more damage now. We have a ring that does more pyromancy, another one that does more pyromancy, the one that gives us endurance recovery, and the Ring of Favor, which increases our stamina, HP, and maximum equipment load. So let's go and just fucking wreck this guy and see what it does. Bam! So much damage coming out right now. It's just great. It's just such a good weapon. We're gonna have to adjust to not having a shield, though, which is the only tough thing. The good thing is that it does go through shields pretty well. And, oh, wow, that was going to be a really cool finishing move and we just fucked it up. So this is exciting. This is really exciting. It's such a cool weapon. I am so excited to do the rest of the stream with this fucking weapon ready to go. And I hope you guys are excited for it too. Look at that. Look at... Even a buffed boy can't handle us right now. Even this buffed boy... Oh, he might be able to handle us, actually. Hello, my guy. Boop. Get fucked. Get fucked. Oh, no, no. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm not gonna end the stream with the death. I got him. Yeah. Good shit. This is just a good time. I am so excited for the rest of these streams, and I will see you guys on the next Dark Souls stream. Have a good rest of your day.